Hey there, it's me, Jay-Z, and welcome back to Talking About My Day. Today, we will be talking about my weekend. And by the way, it is the 16th of June, 2024. My weekend, well, let's start with Friday, shall we? And Friday was emotion-packed with not, I don't really know what to say with that. Basically, there are some struggles with some of my friends, or at least one of my friends. She really needs to finish some papers, otherwise she won't be making it to the next year. It is very much emotion packed. There was a lot of crying involved. I try my best to comfort her, of course, but yeah, I don't know how much it had worked either way. Furthermore, another friend of mine came up, all teared up because she feels bullied and neglected and looked down upon in her class, and I can relate to that all too much. I've had that problem throughout my entirety of high school. It was one of my biggest struggles, honestly, to just have to deal with that, really. Um, so I tried to comfort her as well. It was tough, really, to just having to look your own problems that you had in the past in the eye, and to tell someone else like, hey man, it'll be all right. I made it out fine. It's hard to just say that to someone, it's not like me to just do that. But anyways, without that, I think that day would have just been very much boring. That Friday, my girlfriend needed to put her bird down. It had been suffering from a disease for quite a bit, and the little animal couldn't hold on anymore. So it is basically an extremely emotion-packed weekend slash day. So let's get on to Saturday. Saturday, I already noticed that my father-in-law was extremely down. Um, I've been at his place, or at least my girlfriend's place, with her father, with my father-in-law for the weekend, and she needed to work. The European Championships are right now as well for football. I don't usually watch that. I quite hate it, honestly. I think it's all just acting and not necessarily playing a sport. But everyone has their opinions like that. I just noticed that he was extremely down because it was his bird, really, that he had for about 13, 14 years. So to see that little buddy of his go down, it wore on him a lot. So, yeah, what I decided to do was the matches of like Italy and Spain were on that day, I guess. Don't really remember, but but I sat down with him and I watched both games. Just to keep him, mostly to just keep him company because I knew he was very much down and he needed it. I saw him a lot more happy throughout those moments and sitting there with me. I had quite a blast, even though it was there was a tension, but we just watched some footy on the television, and it was really nice, honestly. Wouldn't have wished anything other than that. And then on to today, really. Um, well, today wasn't all that special. We slept in, had some dinner, watched the Dutch match against Poland. And again, I don't know anything about football at all. Um, but I do know that professionally it just looks a lot less than I would like it to be. Honestly, it is just a lot less than I want it to be. But yeah, Sorry. It's just hard, you know. We buried the little birdie um that day today. Yeah, it's tough, you know. To just see all that emotion, and the whole problem is my brain is wired to react in certain ways when there's emotion at stake, and if it cannot do the original task, so to speak, of what it's supposed to do, or how it's known to react, then I don't know what to do really. And I just very much noticed that, you know, it just sucks. And that's a thing of me. Ugh. Either way, we watched the footy game of the Netherlands versus Poland, and after that it was dinner time. And with that, I went onward home. And the sucky thing about all of that is, when it was like halfway throughout my trip home, I got a message from my internship saying like, "Hey man, we have a day off tomorrow, so I'll see you upcoming Tuesday." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's perfectly fine." But I pay about $10 to travel from here with the train towards where my girlfriend is, where my girlfriend lives. Um, but every Monday to Friday, I can travel for free. So I was bummed out that I couldn't spend another like half a day at least with my girlfriend again. That would have made me extremely happy, honestly. But I have a day off tomorrow, so expect me to stream quite a lot, and maybe we'll get into the Skylander debate, because I think we're getting close to the end of Super Mario, or at least Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. So we'll be debating the Skylander talk on which Skylanders we're going to use for that hardcore challenge, hardcore Nuzlocke challenge. That it's gonna be weird, you know. It's gonna be weird, but it is a thing. It is a thing that I'm gonna do. Um. Well, I don't really know what to say. I'm tired. I'm still quite emotional, as you may have noticed. So I'm just gonna end it off today. For today. Um. If you want to share about your day, feel free to do it in the comments. This is always a safe space, so feel free to share anything you like. And without further ado, I will see you all tomorrow, either in stream or in the next Talking About video. Bye now.